here we go again. I'm live again. Part 2. We did a lot of things today, but I'm gonna continue the stream for part 2. So we did the switch door. Like we go on the switch, the door open, we push the statue on the switch. So I'm gonna push this a little bit more. I'm gonna make a real dungeon thing. So what I'm gonna do is first I will just move all this. So I will start with the switch and the door. I'm gonna copy boot actually. And the statue as well. Okay. So I'm gonna duplicate this. Copy. I'm gonna move this to well, no. I'm gonna copy just the door first. Hello everyone. So I'm gonna copy the door first. Door. So copy. I'm gonna put the door in the zone. Why I didn't copy? Great. Well, I can just like bring the door in, doesn't matter. I hate when my everything is open like this. Barred door. Wait. Oh no, it's the scene I need. The scene. The scene. Here we go. That's the thing. Okay. Number 9. Okay. I'm gonna reduce this a little bit. There we go. Perfect. How is the tile set? There's no there's nothing there. Wow. Ready. Oh yeah, there is something. Okay, I'm just trying something. Alright, so yeah, this is good. Alright, so I got the door. Okay, then we go to the other zone. I said the other zone, this one. Here I'm gonna do a pressure plate. Oops. Pressure plate here with a statue. Not sure exactly where I want to put this. Dude, it's so nice doing this right now. Like, do you understand? Like, I made all of this. I'm kind of proud of it. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Okay, and the other map. Same thing. Statue with pressure plate. It's kind of far. Okay. Alright, this is cool. So, okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a code in my global. So if I go to my global level script, I'm gonna make an integer. Okay. I'm gonna make a variable. It's gonna be an integer. Call this number switch activated. It's gonna be an integer. Wait, what? How you call this? Wait, it's a vector? Vector 2? Is it? It's the vector 2. An integer in Godot? I'm not sure. Because position offset is... It's what? Let me ask. ENT. I think it's a ENT. Let me try. Integer. Int? That's it? Let me ask ChatGPT. Yeah, it's int. And it's gonna be 0 actually. Like this. So number 6 of 8, 0. Okay. And then plus égal. Yeah, similar to my switch thing. If you get the script here. Yeah, this thing here. Yeah, I'm gonna do like this actually. Said what is the name? Global. Global level. Wait, how do you do this again? Same transition. Level manager. Yeah. So here. That's because I didn't save, I think. Let me save first. How come Osred you always there? How many points do you have in the channel? Okay, so I think, yeah, level manager. Next path. Yeah. So pressure plates. There we go. Identify goblin. Yeah, wait. So number of switch activate. I think I need to call it. Oh no. Here we go. But it's just a copy of that. That's the thing. I think this is where I need to save that information into my save thing. Yeah. Like the chess. You remember the chess? Yeah, like the trees or chess I did. Remember that? Persistent data holder. Remember that? Yeah. How'd this work again? Set the chess state. Yeah, I need to know. Let me check an old video. It was the trees or chess.
Claire uses Asana.
We're gonna check a video, a short video. I need to remember how to make the persistent data stuff.
We're going to add the ability for a game to track data persistence between scenes, as well as save and load that data with the save game file. Where we added our hit and hurt boxes, so let's lowercase. That script, we'll call it the same thing. And
persistent data.
And I still misspelled it. So fix that spelling. And I'm going to go ahead and put this script on our persistent data handler. I'm going to take this scene and I'm going to change the type from a node 2D to just a regular
node. How this work actually?
So we don't really need anything special. Need anything in the scene. It's just going to be an empty node. But you can here essentially it's where we're going to save the data. So in our previous save game tutorials, we created this dictionary and we've got this persistence array. And what we're going to do is we're going to push items into this array, and it's going to be things like, I'm going to simplify this, but it'll be something like level 01 slash
let me stop the music.
Treasure chest 01 slash open. Okay, and we won't have like a closed. Rather, we'll just infer based on based on the presence of this open boolean that it's true, and if it doesn't exist, then it's false. So if there was 3 treasure chests on one scene, and when we look, we only see that the treasure chest 2 has an open string saved, then we'll just know that the other ones are closed. Now, the reason I've decided to do it this way is because it fits well with the JSON data structure that we're saving. There are other ways you could save this. You could save them as actual booleans and things like that. But it's also really kind of important that we have a very distinct identifier for each item that needs persistence. And it needs to extend beyond the item name, because, you know, if we only tracked something like this, like what if we said treasure chest 2, and then, you know, like if this was an object in a sub dictionary instead of just an array of strings, right? We could say name equals treasure chest 2. And then we could say is open equals true, something like that, right? That gives us the exact same data with more code, with slightly more structure to this object. So this Boolean isn't necessarily needed, but also there's an inherent problem with storing a string that just has the name of the item, and that's that you might have lots of treasure chests in the game that are called treasure chest 02, because, you know, if we look at our scene, every time we drop in a treasure chest, it just is going to, right, it's going to be named in the same fashion, unless we go through and rename them. And then there's no way for us to know for sure if we've chosen a truly unique name, and that makes it difficult. And that's why I want to do something like just put the level name and then the node name. If we put a full path to this node, then that should be unique in every circumstance. So let's go ahead and jump back to our persistent data handler class that we've created, which is applied to this scene. And let's set it up. So as I mentioned, we're going to want a signal. And this signal is just simply going to indicate to whatever's listening. And this can return that it could be anything. 5 is how I have the parent node of this item is. We'll add one more slash. And then we're going to add the name of this node. Okay, so which right now is called persistent data handler. You'll see how this works in just a second and how we're going to utilize this. So by the time that string gets built, it's going to look something like, you know, maybe this is the treasure chest, right? And then there's going to be another slash, and this is called persistent data handler. You know, I really don't like how this is spelled out here either. I'm going to just change that to be all persistent data handler. Nice. I like that better. So then when we do the name of this node, it's going to look like this. So that persistent data handler, but let's open our treasure chest scene.
Okay.
And let's add one of these persistent data handlers to this scene. So now all other treasure chests are going to have this persistent data handler.
Persistent data handler.
Rename this persistent data handler to persistent data is open. Okay, because that's the specific data we want to track with.
Okay, so I need to add this to my switch. Okay. So when the switch is activate. Okay. So persistent general node. General node persistent data handler. Okay. So what I do with this?
With this one. And in fact, you could even just rename this node is open. The only downside to doing this is you lose that visual label or reference to what kind of node this is. So, you know, do what you want. I'm actually going to leave it as is open right now because it'll make this script make a little bit more sense. So theoretically, since we've got this in on our treasure chests, we should see a debug for every treasure chest in our scene.
Okay.
So here you can see in the output, right, those 3 strings. And so we've got levels, area 1, O1 scene / treasure chest is open / treasure chest 2 is open. So by naming it this way, when we save this string into our save data or write that to our persistence array, we're just going to know, oh, okay, that treasure chest is open, right? That's how we'll determine it. And then anything that isn't open is closed. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. And in this simple fashion, we'll be able to track just a simple Boolean variable. If you wanted this value or this to track very specific things like a specific string or a count or numbers, you could do that, and our array could contain more than just the string name. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You're welcome to do so. I just thought it would be nice to make something clean and easy to use. It's kind of why I've built it this way. So let's go ahead and finish out our script, and then we'll test it out. So we'll do get value in our ready function, because we always want to get the value when this thing loads, right? We always want to figure out if it's been open or not. And that means like when the scene loads, if the treasure chest is in that scene, it's as soon as that treasure chest loads, this node is going to load and it's going to check its value. So let's build the get let's build the get value function. Actually, what we need to do is go to our global save manager, and we need to build some functions that we can utilize within here to get and set that data as well. So let's just, in the bottom of this script, let's add 2 new functions. Okay, so we're going to have a function called add persistent, persistent value. And this is going to have one argument of value, which is a string. Doesn't need to return anything. And then we'll have another function called check persistent value, because we don't need to technically load it. The difference between loading, in my mind at this moment, is loading a file from disk, and checking being just checking the current save game data that we have. So for this, we would need to pass in that same string. Okay, check persistent value. So we're going to check if it exists, right? Because if it does, then that means it's open or whatever. Let's do our check persistent value first. So we'll say P equals, and I'm doing P as my persistent item array. So we're going to go to our current save.
Okay.
And this is probably it. So what we can just do is just say, does our persistence array have the value we passed in? Right? True or false? Okay. Don't need to save it. Dot append, and then we'll just pass in the value. So this every time you add a value, or you could, we're not actually going to say persistent value return anything. I told it to return void, but we actually want it to return a Boolean. There we go. Okay, so this is all we need to be able to do this. So as we're adding values, you know, let's look at our persistent handler. When we call the set value, then we want to add it to our save game, which is just going to add it to this current save object. And we're not actually going to save it at this point. You could do this one of 2 ways. You could either save this every time you add a value, or you could save it when the player chooses to save the game, right? And the difference being, if you save it every time, if the player opens a treasure chest, then it saves that, and then even if they die and come back to that level, the treasure chest is open. Whereas the way we are building it, if the player comes and opens a chest and dies before saving the game, when they reload the game, the treasure chest is going to be closed again. It's up to you how you handle that, right? It's really a design decision for your game. But we're just going to add it to that array, and simply by adding it to the current save, it will add the persistence we need between levels without even saving a game. But then we already have a save game function, and even though we're not calling anything specific, since that value is inside our current save, and we're saving extra, okay, what we need to on these functions, and then we'll is here we also so let's hook up the treasure chest. Let's go in here to treasure chest, open the script, and in our onReady, let's just get a reference to, oops, I didn't mean to grab the treasure chest itself, but we want this is open persistence data handler. We're getting an error because we already have an is open value here, so let's just call this is open data. That'll resolve that warning, that issue. Okay, now that we have a reference to our is open data, let's come here to our ready function,
treasure chest,
and let's get the is open data, and we've got that signal data loaded. Let's connect to it, and we'll create a function here that we're going to call set chest state. Okay, and then we'll call that function as well. We need to call this function when it starts and anytime that signal is emitted. And this function is going to just, it's going to be pretty simple.
Activated.
Set chest state.
Is open.
We'll go is open. First we need to get our is open value, and that's going to equal
I'm not at the good thing.
Data dot value. And then we also need to, if it's open, right? So if is open is true,
pressure
then
plate.
We're going to grab our animation player and play the opened animation. Opened past tense, not the open chest, but opened. Else we will get
I miss a point. So what is doing it?
Data.
Is activated data, persistent
that
data, and their
warning,
switch is activated.
Okay, now that we have a reference to our is open data, let's come here to our ready function,
Hmm.
And let's get the is open data, and we've got that signal data loaded. Let's connect to it, and we'll create a function here that we're going to call set chest state. Okay. And then we'll call that function as well. We need to call this function when it starts and anytime that signal is emitted. And this function is going to just, it's going to be pretty simple. Set chest state. We'll go is open. First, we need to get our is open value, and that's going to equal our is open data dot value. And then we also need to,
what is set chest state?
If it's open, right? So if is open is true.
Wait, what is set chest state? Set chest state. Connect set chest state. These are chests. Set chest state. Set chest state is open or is closed. If is open. Okay, so there's a function. Okay. So, oh well, it's the same thing as this actually. So what is this, what's that thing doing actually? If is open data. Is open data value. Okay, so if I do this, is open data value. Okay. So this is this. Wait. Wait, what? Is open égale is open data point value. What is open? Is open. Point value. Is activated data point value. Inventory is not declared in the current scope. Yeah. Where is open? Oh, is activate. Is it the same thing? Wait, where is open variable? I'm confused. You know? Is open is open data value. What? Did I make a mistake with this or? But where this is, I don't see anywhere. This. It's not declared. Let me save this. Maybe it's the save problem. Maybe.
Then we're going to grab our animation player and dot value. We'll go is open. First, we need to get our
because
is
I
open value, and that's
connected.
going to equal our is open data dot value. And then we also need to
wait, it's because it's a connection. Is open data point data loaded connect. Okay, I think I understand. It's a connection. Data load connect state chess. Well, it's gonna be check is activate, right? I'm gonna write check is activate. So is open. So that should work now. Right? No? So is open is not declared. If is open. Is active. I don't get the is open thing. I just don't get it. I mean, I don't understand that part. Well, I don't get it, that thing. Let me put in comment. Okay. And then is active. Is active is true, is active is false. Connect this to this. Okay.
if it's open, right? So if is open is true, then typo there on my play. Okay, so we have a set chest state. I think this is mostly ready, but let's go back to our persistent data handler. I want to make sure we're...
So does that make sense? So I have a value here, true or false. So what I do is I take a variable when the switch is activate. Is the switch activate? So I connect the activation. Is checking if it's activated. Well, is activate is Well, this should be at the end of the, you know, at the end of all this. Because the value is gonna be different, you know, than at the beginning. So it's gonna see if it's false or true, and it's gonna put this in the data, which is saved there. Okay.
Or not.
I think this
Actually
makes
emitting a
sense.
value. We don't actually need to do that the way we wrote that. So just go back to your code. Make sure you're just calling emit, and then your signal, you know, it doesn't need any parentheses on it. Okay, just a signal just like that.
Okay.
So once your code matches that, we should be able to test this out. So I'm going to just come up to one of these chests and open it. Okay. Let's leave the scene and come back. No worky. Okay, let's take a peek and see if we can figure out why it's not working. And I have a hunch that in our open chest we didn't call the function we need to. So treasure chest, let's see. On the player interact.
He play. I can understand. So he played the animation when the game load, when the chest is popping on the field. That's what he's doing. So that's why he put this in the ready function and he link it. But this is not what I want to do actually. I mean, I can do it that way and I can move the statue on top of it at the same time. And I'm saving the data. Yeah, I can understand what this thing is. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm saving the data in my save file where I'm supposed to save it, right?
Just somewhere right about here. Yeah, we need to go to our isOpenData and just call the set value function. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, we need to go to our isOpenData and just call the set value function. Okay, let's try that again.
Wait, what he did and why he did that?
Ready? Open the middle one. If we leave and come back.
Wait, what he did?
So
he go.
Okay, let's take a peek and see if we can figure out why it's not working. And I have a hunch that in our open chest we didn't call the function we need to. So treasure chest, let's see. On the player interact, just somewhere right about here. Yeah.
Is open data value.
And just call the set value function. Okay, let's try
why?
that.
So player interact. Oh, so he changed the value directly. Okay. So so here he's doing. Wait, is activate point set value not declared. Okay, I got it. So this is going here, and this is going here. Actually, what I can do is I can put this here. Is activate set value. Here we go. I think now it makes sense. So you activate, you put the value into the variable and is active is actually a persistent data. Okay. I think I figure out.
Okay, ready? Open the middle one. If we leave and come back, ta-da, it's open. And in fact, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's save our game. I'm gonna just leave and come back just for fun. Okay, they're open. Load. And so you notice that the save and load is working. So there's one last thing we can work on and we can try and fix, and that's that you notice the chests, when we see them for just a second, they're closed and then they pop open. Now, the reason why that's happening is because in our scene transition, we actually pause the game logic while that fade transition happens. And so the chests aren't running their script until the end of that transition. And so what we can do...
Okay, so I can try just with this. So let's see. And also, I'm curious to see this in the file here. Let me check this. So I'm just saving a value in my bank file and I'm loading it when the sprite is in the game. And it's gonna decide if the switch is down or up. So I'm wondering if I can use this value after. So, yeah. So, this is my save file. Okay, I have it here. So, let's see now. I'm gonna load the whole thing. Boss fight. The music is so crazy in this game. It's so insane. It makes so much pressure, like it's like, oh my god, what I'm doing? So stressful music. The game is hard. Sucker for Money is a hard game. If you don't use spell, it's a hard game. I mean, you have to use spell, but whatever. Okay, let me check this. So, let's go. Okay. Oh no. It's stay open. Well, let me check something. Okay. It bug out, huh? It's bug out. Well, I'm not very satisfied. What I did wrong? I did something wrong because it's not working very well. I think it's this thing here. So is activate data value. So when it's ready, it's because I think I understand what's going on. I think I understand. Check the switch states you. Okay. If is active. If is active, you will do this. Okay. If it's not, you will do this. Okay. And here you will do this here. Okay. So I changed the way. So there's two things. This save the data and this check the switch thing. And I can also put this here. Like this. Something like that, yeah. And yeah, let me try that. Meow, 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 meow. I don't know why there is more people watching my stream during the day. Well, actually, during the day and like during the night, but like very late. So I guess people watch my stream when all other streamer doesn't stream. That's my guess. Which will make sense. You have nothing to watch, so you watch God 1, 2, 3. I'm doing the same thing actually. Meow, 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 meow. So what my persistent data said. There's nothing. There's nothing. I have this, but there's like nothing. This is so bad. I don't think it's working actually. I don't think the saving worked. Yeah, I just don't think the saving work, or there's something I missed something. Let's see. Okay, so let's take a look. So if I go in there. So he didn't update. Well, he updated is just So you see? Yeah, there's something wrong. Something doesn't work. Check switch statue. Is activate data load connect. Well, the first thing that doesn't work is when I go to the switch first. And I get out. Like... Check is activate. Okay. If is activate. Okay. Wait. So check is activate. Check is activated. Okay. Wait, it doesn't go there anymore. Because it crashed or? I think it's because of this. Wait, let me just put it like that. Yeah. Let me try this. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's take a look first. Okay, so the button's still working now. I fix it. Let's put this in there. Okay. Then I go here. Then if I come back, the button should be down. Like this. It's up. It should be down. So something doesn't work. Something doesn't work. So when is activate data loaded connect Data loaded. Persistent data handler. Add persistent value, get name. But the thing is, it's not there. I'm missing a part, I'm pretty sure. Because there's nothing in there. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So I'm missing a part. And
actually, I'm going to rename the parent node signal so that tutorials we created this dictionary and we've got this persistence array. And what we're going to do is we're going to push items into this array. Boolean that it's true needs per array of strings, right? We could say just has the name of the difficult. In a treasure chest, it just is going to, right? It's going to be named in the same fashion. Unless we go through, if we look at our scene, every time we drop in a treasure chest, it just is going to, right? It's going to be named in the same fashion.
so every time he drop a treasure chest, wait. So how? So when you get the treasure chest, oh look, player manager inventory data add item. No, it's not this. So when, how do you write into the? I don't get it. Because if I check my save file, look, persistence area is open. Look at this. How do you write this? Persistence is open. Set up a data value, update texture. This is updating the texture. So this is true. No item in the chest. Okay. I'm not sure to understand how do you save it in the persistent. Cause like yeah, I don't get it. Get 3 currency. Is it in the save manager? Add persistent value. Check persistent value. Check persistent value. I don't check persistent value. Has an array. Current save when persistent. Persistence. Persistence. Persistence, persistence. Look at this. Very strange. So when I'm there, is activate data, persistent data handler switch is activate. Is open. Is it the same thing? Let me open the treasure chest. Bullshit. Is open. Oh, did I add the script? Oh yeah, add the script. Persistent data holder is open. Okay. Treasure chest is open. So every time I call it in my script, this is the is open thing. Okay. So every time. So my data is in there, but it doesn't save. That's what bothering me the most. It doesn't save. It pissed me off. Did I miss something? Tool.
The player can open them and games. So to begin, I'm going to create this node here, and I'll call it the same thing, but okay. Let's just go over here, rename this. Actually don't need anything. Here's a / treasure chest 2 just has the name of the item, and that's that you might have lots of treasure chests in the game that are called treasure chest 02, because, you know, if we look at our scene, every time we drop in a treasure chest, it just is gonna, right, it's gonna be named in the same fashion, unless we go through and rename them, and then there's no way for us to know for sure if we've chosen a truly unique name, and that makes it difficult. And that's why I want to do something like just put the level name and then the node name. If we put a full path to this node, then that should be unique in every circumstance. And this is oversimplified, and you'll see as we write the code what exactly that. Well, let's go ahead and jump back to our, but we'll just, and okay, scene. And then in order to make this work full circle with just this bit of code, and then in order to make this work full circle, we're going to add to the string, I'm going to add a slash so it keeps kind of that same structure so it's easy to read. And then I'm going to say get parent name, get parent. So that'll get the parent node dot name. Okay, so that's going to return whatever the parent node of this item is. We'll add one more slash. And then we're going to add the name of this node. Okay, so which right now is called persistent data handler. You'll see how this works in just a second and how we're going to utilize this. So by the time that string gets built, it's going to look something like, you know, maybe this is the treasure chest, right? And then there's going to be another slash, and this is called persistent data handler.
Okay.
You know, I really don't like how this is spelled out here either. I'm going to just change that to be all persistent data handler. Nice. I like that better. So then when we do the name of this node, it's going to look like this. So this get name is going to return something like that, a string that looks something like that. So let's go ahead and in our ready, let's just print this so that we can kind of test this get name function and see how it works. So we'll do get name and we'll just call it good. So I'm going to go ahead and save this script. We've obviously got our persistent data handler, but let's open our treasure chest scene and let's add one of these persistent data handlers to this scene. So now all other treasure chests are going to have this persistent data handler. And actually, I'm going to rename this persistent data handler to persistent data is open. Okay, because that's the specific data we want to track with this one. What you want. And so we've got levels, area 1, 01 scene / treasure chest is open / treasure chest 2 is open. So by naming it this way, when we save this string into our save data or write that to our persistence array.
Yeah, but it doesn't show me that thing when I have my switch on. It doesn't show me that thing when I have my switch on. Did I miss something important? Okay, I can set get value as well like he did. But in persistent data, can you print this? Print
function and see how it works. So we'll do get name and we'll just call it good. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this script.
Get.
We've obviously got a persistent data handler, but let's open our treasure chest scene and let's add one of these persistent data handlers to this scene. So now all other treasure chests are going to have this persistent data handler. And actually, I'm going to rename this persistent data handler to persistent data is open.
In my file there is nothing. There's the chest, but that's it. Maybe because I didn't save. Maybe. me try to save then. Yeah, maybe that's why. Because I didn't press save. Or whatever. There might be a reason. Like something very stupid. Because my global save manager, I did that before. So... Okay. Yeah, I think it's because I didn't save. Okay, let me try. Okay. Okay. Save. Now I just save. Okay, let's go. So if I go to my save file, so if I go here, it's because I didn't save. Look, I'm stupid sometimes. Let me check. Okay. The switch doesn't repop, but still. Now I have it here. So where is the chest then? Because I didn't save the chest, I think. But okay, but oh yeah, now there is two, yeah. So switch is activate and chest is activate. But why there is like... Why did this overwrite the chest? You know what I mean? Oh, because it's not open. Wait a minute. Let me try again. I need to figure out something. What happened if I open the chest too? Boot gonna save? That's what I'm wondering. Making progress. Okay. Okay, so if I save now, what I have? What I have is my data. If I save now, I have no persistent. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So if I open the chest and I save now, I have a chest open. Okay. That makes sense too. Alright, so let's go in there. Okay. So if I press this and I stand on it. Okay, I stand on it. If I save while I'm standing on it, what is gonna send? There we go. I got the 2 switch, so it's actually working. Wow, it worked. So I got 2 persistent data save, the switch, and the chest. Okay. Okay. So it should save. So my only thing that doesn't work correctly is the saving, because if I get down, it have to save too. So my question is, this how the save is activate? When I switch level? So I think it's when I switch level. There might be something with the switch level. So when I switch levels, something is saved. Let me check another video. I need to figure out. Treasure chests. Save and load.
Votre profession peut vous réserver des avantages bancaires. À la banque.
Create a basic interaction system for our player, and add a treasure chest scene that will work with our resource-based inventory system, which we built in previous videos. Label.text. We'll just set it to an empty string.
This is not the good video. Save and load. So when I switch scene, it's save. Why? I'm missing an important information somewhere.
because that's the specific data we want to track with this one. And in fact, you could even just rename this node is open. The only downside to doing this is end of that transition. But we want this is open persistence data handler. We're getting an error because we already have an is open. We'll go is open. First we need to, okay, let's just like that. So once your code matches that, we should be able to test this out. So I'm going to just come up to one of these chests and open it. Okay. Let's leave the scene and come back. No worky.
Did he just save?
Okay, let's take a peek and see if we can figure out.
Wait a minute. I think I see him
Back to your
saving.
code, make sure you're just calling a state. I think this is mostly ready, but let's go back to our persistent data handler. I want to make sure we're not actually emitting a value. We don't actually need to do that the way we wrote that. So just go back to your animation player and these chests and open it. Okay. Let's leave the scene and come back. No worky. Okay, let's and we need to. So treasure chest, let's see. Or is open. Okay, ready? Open the middle one. If we leave and come back, ta-da! It's open. And in fact, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's save our game. I'm gonna just leave and come back just for fun. Okay, they're open. Load. And so you notice that the save and load is working. And those are already open.
It's the save thing. So I need to save the game. So what is the function to save? There might be a video somewhere.
I took two things that I love, dancing and
Stupid admin.
This tutorial in our system, and with which allows us to save and load player position, the map he's on or the level he's on, and which is the format that our save and load is kind of built to handle. So looking back at our inventory data, let's let the inventory data class handle most of the heavy lifting as far as working with this data. That makes the most sense to me. Keep it localized here. We're going to just update our current save item inventory data, which points to the player inventory that we built. So it's just an instance of that class. Obviously, we need to call this function before we to our save file. It wants to reload. So we've got nothing in our inventory right now. Let's just pick up one of each of these and hit save. No errors, that's a good sign. Let's go back to our save file. It wants to reload, that's a good sign. There we go. So you can see our items. Now we've got several entries in this.
So when I press save, something happened. Game save point emit. Is it what I have to do? Game save point emit? Game save point emit. Update area. Level transition. Same transition. I don't know. I don't see any game save thing. I'm not sure. It should be in the level transition. Okay, this is my pause menu. Save manager, save game. Save manager, point save game. Okay, where is this? Save manager, point save game. Save manager. I have nothing called save manager. I know what this is. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know what this is. Save manager is global save manager. I got it. Global save manager. That's where everything is happening. Here we go. That's the thing. So it's this here. Save game. Yeah, you see. So to call this. Okay. So to call this, you need to do this function here. It's this. That's a function. Okay, so when you example open a chest, so when you open a chest, example, right there. Actually, yeah, so actually it's here. You save game. Huh? Oh. No, wait. Wait a minute. I'm not sure where you put this actually. I think I have to put this like here. Wait. Can I put this here? After the pass? No. If else if the quantity, well, actually, well, like here, no. I'm confused why I have to put this line. So I'm confused. Is it um, oh, because there's a if there. Ah, okay, 1 second. So, actually, I mean, here should be the right place, right? Yeah. So I'm out of the else and I'm with the pass and the if. Okay, so this should be good. Okay, so let me try. Because with this I'm saving. And also when I open the chest, but also my switch. So when I hit the goddamn switch, pressure plate. Activate. You save the game. And when in deactivate, well, no. Wait a minute. You actually save the game no matter the check you're doing. Because you're saving the value. And what is the value? Is activate is the value. And it's connect to true or false. So wait, set value is activate data, check the switch, check switch. Well, I should have another value set is close, right? I should have another one that said it's close. That will make more sense. Or like, switch is activate. I should have said like switch is not activate. Okay, then so how do you delete a value? Huh. Because if I go in there, it just said switch activate, you know. So if I have two value, two data, it's gonna save switch is activate. Ah, so what if I change it here? So I make another. Duplicate. So if I said is deactivated. Okay. But the thing is, that made no sense. No. Let me delete this. Let me try this first. I think I just made some progress. I just need to test it. Yeah. Let me save this. I think I made some progress. Let me save that. Okay, let me check. Very interesting, very interesting. This boss is so hard, dude. If you ever play Secret of Mana on the real Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and you try this boss, and you die a lot. And what pisses you off is you have to redo the stupid castle thing every time. Look, you always get hit. It's so painful. This boss is painful. The item system and the casting system is really poor made in Secret of Mana. The combat is good, but okay. So let me save. I bugged that thing. Okay, let me check the file. Okay, so there is nothing. Perfect. So now I'm gonna open. Get out. I'm gonna open this, and this should have save, right? So, open. Yes, I got persistent is open. Okay, so that worked. So I'm gonna go here. Let me check my file again. So, yeah, chest is still open. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna press the switch. And by pressing the switch, it should save again. Yes, so switch is activate. Okay. So if I leave the switch, it have to do deactivate. This is where I am right now. So if I double check, is activate. Okay, so I need to find a way to remove that. Okay, so let me check. So switch is activate. Okay. Okay. Alright. So it's working. I have to find a way to deactivate the switch, or I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Switch is activate. So I need to create another one. So I cannot just change the... Okay, so let me try to create another one. I'm gonna duplicate this. It was said switch is deactivated. Deactivated. Okay. So when here, so when I press the switch here, I put this. Is activate equal how this work? Wait, what? How do you how do you set up this? Data loaded. So maybe I can just do this and said activated. Like this. Okay. Switch is deactivated. Like this. And you save the data. Let me try. I don't know, but it's crazy. Meow, 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 meow. I'm making progress. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, Facebook doesn't work very well. Every time I try to comment. Check something. Yeah, it's crash. Okay. All right. So let me save first. Okay, save. So let me check. Clear the data. There's nothing. Excellent. So I'm gonna open the chest. Now let me confirm that still save. Yes. Okay. Go there. Alright, let's go. So now open the switch. Let me check this file. So switch is activate. Remove from the switch. What is gonna said? Switch is activate and switch is deactivate. Yeah, that's a problem. So I have now two things. So how do you clear this? So that's the thing. How do you clear that thing? There might be something I don't know. Now I have two lines. If I said the empty case. No. I don't know, like empty even, like freaking empty like this. Value string cannot be accessed. How do you remove that? How to clear? I need to Google it. How to how you call this? How to save file. How to remove a line, a data in the save file. Good at. Remove data. Remove a specific key. Data erase key. Okay. And I need to set the specific key. The specific key. Remove the specific key. So it's called erase. So remove data. Remove slash data. Removing data. Loading data. Removing data. Remove a specific key. What is the key number then? Because it doesn't say anyway anything here. File store. Erase. Use the erase function to erase a specific key pair from the dictionary. Erase. So it's erase, but I don't know how to use it. I just don't know. Point data. It's probably something like this. I don't know. Data point data loaded. Data erase. It works. Data. That's funny because I write data. That is activate data point data erase. No, this is not gonna work. How this is working? Can you give me an example? Function to remove a specific data by key. Data if one erase. Ah. Load game, update player. Save game. File access. File close. Point emit. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to Google that thing, man. How to remove a value in the save file. Dot. Saving game. There's a video.
Hi everyone, this is Andrew Hoffman,
check this.
and today I wanted to show you a quick tutorial on how to make JSON save files in Godot 4+ and how to read JSON save files in Godot 4+. Now there's a lot of tutorials across the internet about using save files in Godot, including some that provide documentation on how to build JSON save files. But what I found
want to
is
remove a
almost
line
all
of
those
code,
do not
that's
work
it.
with Godot 4 since there's been so many API changes to the built-in
Blah,
APIs
blah, blah, blah.
within Godot, switching from Godot versions to scenes. So in our scripts folder down here, and under auto, right, Godot 4 and Godot 3, under a, but move path, just have open the min functionality, new save file, and then, so it depends on your specifics that you unlock throughout playing the game. Maybe you pay gold. For current health, we have a print for communicating with a character. Okay, let's see, did I print? I did not print in here. I did not print in here. So we'll do a Control Shift F to search through our entire Godot game, and we will look for print, and let's find all the instances of print. So we have a print for current health, we have a print for communicating with a character, we have some printing for GD loads. So it says save data equals save manager dot read save. So it's going to read the save, and then it says for I in save data.heroes. So this is an example of using JSON to kind of iterate through an object. We can do it very easily with a loop. We're at heroes.push front I, so we're pushing this to the heroes array, and then of course we are printing the heroes and to our game right here. So my thought was it would show all of your unlocked handle saves using JSON in Godot 4.0 plus. First thing, the function will have some logic for creating new save files, which is really loading in the default save template. And finally, whenever we want to access this, all we have to do is we have to, again, Control Shift F to search your whole repository file and any data that we need to write to that save to store the state of the game.
Well, he didn't tell me how to remove. It's a good video, but save, load, delete system. Maybe this one.
Did you know you
Hey guys, it's Video Game Maker, and I'm getting into making YouTube tutorials.
Starting,
apparently now.
choose, general, game master,
am
data,
gonna be
auto
making
load.
Specifically Go.C# tutorials.
Conversion, code
The main reason is
challenge,
that I feel that
game master explanation. Hmm. 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 Save, load, delete. Well, where is the delete part? I just need one example of a delete key thing. Hmm. Well, there's nothing in there. Override default game data for a specific slot. Delete. I got it here. Previous and delete save in slot user save. My save type is player type. Slot number. Delete save type, my save type. What do you have to say about this?
I use the helper script that I wrote already into our runtime copy called player data. That's our runtime copy. And if you just want to load it to the slot instead, then it's gonna just take them and load them into slots 1, 2, and 3. And that's all it's doing. And the last is for game data. So to save the game type game data, then it's just gonna populate the object and put the JSON string into
That's for the load, my friend.
the runtime
Tell me about the
object.
delete.
So game data doesn't have slots. It's not set up for the slots. And the last part of this script is the deleting method.
Hmm.
We're going to say public static void delete and take the type and the slot number. Again, make the same object again for the file path. And we are going to...
So there is slot
then
number. Is
say,
there?
Okay, if you want the
Wait.
player...
Is there slot number in my system? I don't even know. Get the line. Persistence. Update player data, scene data, item data. P player, player manager. P string, bing. Current save point persistent. P is current save versus when P point as value. Return. It doesn't show me how to delete. I don't know if I can ask Michael directly. He's gonna understand what I'm talking about. Like... I don't know. Yeah, in StarCraft 2 bank file, you can actually clear the key because you know which key this is, but here I'm confused. I'm very confused. There might be a way to do it. There have to be a way. It's like... There have to be a way. Pressure plate. I mean, it's not like this. I need to clean it. So is activate data equals switch is deactivate. How can you do an empty one? Like if I do this, I don't know if this is gonna work. Value of type. Wait, so if I put nothing, it's gonna make another thing. How do you delete? So I need to set the correct key. So I'm missing an option here in my save manager. Save game, load game. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm gonna ask him. You have a Discord, right? Discord. I mean, I have an example from ChatGPT here, which is not that bad. Look. This is from ChatGPT. Wow, ChatGPT hate this thing. What's going on? Load data not found. Here we go. So variable load data. Data égale load data. Data as key. Load current data. Function load data not found. Yeah, I know it's not found. I know it's not found. If data as key, remove the specific key. It's similar to this here. Huh? Add erase point erase. Can I use this? So if check persistent value is false, add it. The current saved persistent check persistent value. So if p égale current saved or persistent as an array, return p as a value. Data point erase. So if I do example return p as a value as an array. So if I said p erase, it's gonna have a requirement. No, doesn't work. I'm surprised. It's very specific. Check if the key exists. If this thing exists, if okay, I see. So if this exists, So if P, if this has an array, then return the value because it is the same array. So if the array is false, the current save the value. What the hell is value? Return P if has a value. Can you update your code with Godot 4, not 3? So load data first. Get the line. Can you explain me all this using JSON? Remove data. Varieta, load data, if data. He just told me the same shit. Use erase key to remove the key. Erase key. Data point erase. Does that exist, that thing? If I said JSON point erase. That doesn't exist. Wait, I think it exists. Wait, it's working. Bars, store line. Nah, that doesn't exist. Nah. Get data. Load data. Save dictionary. Create a variable. Load current data. What is my current data actually? No, it's this here. So data equal current safe persistence. Okay. So it said load data. Load current data. If data point as key, erase key. Okay. Wait, that shit work? If data point as key, data erase key, game save. Remove data. Ready. Imagine if this worked. Okay. So if I go to my switch and I said when data. Remove data. No, wait. Save manager. Wait. So you pop it here. Remove data. Imagine if this worked, man. That would be freaking crazy. Remove data. So remove data. You run remove data here as well. And you put this as an activate. Like this. I mean, remove data. If I said 1, point erase. That will not work. I cannot believe it. Remove data. Let me try that. Oh, I guess I have to set one. I have to put the key, the number of the key. Imagine if this worked, man. I won't believe it. Impossible. This is so unmade. My little brain typed this, but you know, actually I'm gonna remove this line here. Alright, let's try. That is not possible to work. I cannot believe it. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. So, yeah, this first. Let's check if the file is going. Okay. There's nothing. Great. Alright, let's go. Ah, it crash. Yeah. There's a crash. What's the crash? Expected at least 1 but received 0. Like this? No. Why not? Key. Expecting 1 but receive 0. Remove data. Gonna remove this. Too few argument for remove data. Interesting. Well, it doesn't work. So, I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know how you... I don't know. I'm tempting to use this thing. There's a fall here. Add persistent value. I'm wondering what he did when he did that. Global save manager. What he said.
Really test that. Let me go to project. One to update the items we've had, which are we've got. Let's see, things like update player data, update scene path.
I'm wondering if he update this file Global save manager. Let me check. No, it didn't touch it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. Well, I asked him on Discord, but you know, this guy is very busy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm done for tonight. Oh my god, I try to... Very interesting. I tried to delete a line. I will need to continue tomorrow actually. Kind of tired, so...